So if you're watching the servicing video, we were doing the Harrier WT2, which is the 40 channel 2 watt handheld with the long telescopic aerial. So this is the field test for that. We're not testing the Roto 230s here solely as a calibrated test radio. Mr. Chippie's going to start off 1.5 miles away, with it being a 2 watt radio. There's no point in starting off any closer. Then he'll go to Scratchy Corner, and then he'll go on to Wilsford Level Crossing, and if it still is readable, we'll move on to the Kelby turn off. And I would think with a plastic case radio with no ground plane, then that will be about where we are with it. We did the Alba a few weeks ago, and
Scratcher Ancaster Crossroads.
Roger, got you at Ancaster Crossroads. The Alba will be similar kind of performance, but of course there's a tolerance from set to set and all that.
Tango 21, Mr. Chippie in position top of the hill.
Roger, got you at the top of the hill. Right, we'll give him a few seconds to get out of the car, and then we'll give him, because he needs that to pull that great big aerial up on that handheld. Tango 21 calling Mr. Chippie on the Harrier WT2 handheld. To receive.
Yep, Tango 21, receiving loud and clear.
Roger, got you on that, and I'll see you down at Scratchy Corner. And he's pressed the beep tone. Yes, that's a good idea actually. I don't know whether he knew he'd done that, but that's the beep tone.
Tango 21 calling Mr. Chippie on the Harrier WT2 handheld CB.
Yep, Tango 21, receiving you loud and clear.
Roger, got you on that, and I'll see you down at Scratchy Corner.
Yep, Roger.
And he's pressed the beep tone, yes. That's a good idea actually.
Tango 21, Mr. Chippie in position top.
Roger, got you in the car at Scratchy Corner. So once again, we'll give him 30 seconds to get out and pull that great big long aerial up. Tango 21 calling Mr. Chippie. Tango 21 calling Mr. Chippie on the Harrier WT2 hand portable. Are you receiving? Over. Okay, you're less than radio 1. Just press your beep tone to prove to me you're receiving. Over. Roger, I got that. Right. You better move back to the car. Over. I can tell you there, but I can't have a two-way conversation with you. Got the bleep tone.
Tango 21 calling Mr. Chippie. Tango 21 calling Mr. Chippie on the Harrier WT2 hand portable. Are you receiving? Over.
Yep, receiving you loud and clear. There's a bit of interference here at the moment, don't know why. Don't know if you receive me at all.
Okay, you're less than radio 1. Just press your beep tone to prove to me you're receiving. Over. Roger, I got that right. You better move back to the car. Over.
Yeah, I've moved position a bit. I don't know if you receive me any better at all.
I can tell you there, but I can't have a two-way conversation with you. Got the bleep then.
Tango 21 Chippie back in the car.
Yep, Roger. Well, you were obviously receiving me okay because you were able to follow the instructions with the bleep turnover.
Sorry, I missed that. I had to load this close. There's some interference at this point here today. I don't know what it is.
Okay, Roger. On that, so well, you were obviously receiving me okay because you were able to follow my instructions over the bleep turnover.
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, it would have been nice, loud and clear, but like I said, there's some interference down here which I've not heard before.
Okay, if you move on to Wilsford level crossing then, and we'll give it a go from there. It should be better even though it's further away with it not being in the bottom of the hill over.
Yeah, no problem. Tango 21 Mississippi, 9th position, Wilford level crossing, right by.
Roger, got you in the car at Wilsford level crossing. Tango 21 calling Mr. Chippie. Tango 21 calling Mr. Chippie on the Harrier WT2 and portable. Do you receive over? Right, I'm not receiving anything, Mr. C. Can you press the bleep tone? Nothing received, that's where the test ends, over.
Tango 21 calling Mr. Chippie. Tango 21 calling Mr. Chippie on the Harrier WT2 and portable. Do you receive over?
Tango 21, I'm receiving you loud and clear, over.
Well, I'm not receiving anything, Mr. C. Can you press the bleep tone? Nothing received, that's where the test ends, over.
Tango 21 Mississippi back in the car.
Yep, Roger. Well, I didn't hear anything, so that's where the test ends. So that was better than yesterday's Midland 42s because we actually got them to Scratchy Corner. So that's fair enough, over.
Yeah, Roger that. I did reply to you. I did press the call tone, so clearly heard nothing.
Absolutely, so there we go. Right, so if you return towards base and we'll test that mobile.
Yeah, Roger, I'll go back to Lancaster Service Station.
Roger. Okay, so very much I think it's before with the Alba we did. You know, if he picked his spot at Scratchy Corner, you know, if he had waved it around and been really careful, we would have been able to have a two-way conversation. It was on the edge of that. So I can quite safely say that that's with our rough terrain test at the bottom of that hill, he did get 2 miles on it. Not like the realistics where we've had 6 miles on them, but there you go, they've got the metal casework attached to the chassis of the radio, and it makes all the difference. So that is the conclusion with the Harrier WT2. So we've now done the Alba one, we've done the Harrier one, so we will have to do a Harvard 410. And there are some other Harvards as well. There's the Harvard WT44, which is actually a 4-watt set allegedly, whereas the Harvard 410 is a 2-watt set. It doesn't make that much difference to your range, but it will make some difference. So that's it. The Harrier WT2, exclusively to Dixon's Photographic, 1982, 1981, £69.99. Thanks for watching.